Hello there, Internet. Version 2 here with Let's Play Coco Bandicoot, because she's the proper one. Yay, we are back on the second island here. So today we're just going to get straight into Up the Creek without a paddle. It's like the joke. So yeah, second island, and if the difficulty of the previous level is anything to go by, this is where we start actually dying. Well, I mean, the last level was where we started actually dying, but now we'll start dying even more so. Yay! Yeah. Alright, creek levels, let's do this. No, you don't bite me. You don't bite me. Don't do that. That is a bad thing. That is naughty. Like a dog. Yeah, I'm doing well with these references today. So a big I thought I fucked that up. A big difference with today's video, as a bit compared to last time's, is we'll actually be able to get a lot of gems today. Like a lot more than we did last time, because a lot of them are actually available without having colored gems this time around. You go away. Like a lot of these levels you can actually do without gem paths in this world. It's really weird how like the first world has so many gem paths, and then this doesn't. I think it's to make you have to go back to the easy levels to be this like, yeah, you could have completed them, but you couldn't have actually. Fuck you. And then you just gotta go back and do them anyway. So I just gotta make sure that I actually get all the boxes. So again, I've recently played the N Trilogy. So I played through this and I'm just like, fuck, I actually want to do videos on it. And now I'm here doing it. So I had a quick look up just to double check which levels were and weren't possible to complete straight away, just so I knew whether I was wasting my time or not with certain ones. I didn't recheck up where all the boxes were. I seemed to get all the boxes earlier without too much hassle, so just hopefully if that lack of hassle stays. Here's the first annoying one. So make this little, nope, safe. Yeah. You gotta land on that, and once you do that, then you gotta backtrack and then forward track. That's not a phrase. So once we get up here, we go flop, 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 flop. Hit all those. Land on it. There we go. We come back. These bananas. Donkey Kong Country. No. Those Wumpa fruit appear because this is bad. Look down here. You jump here. There's a life there, but this is the main thing. Those two boxes there. They're the important bits. You need to break those, obviously, for the difference. So then you do that, and then you can come back, and then you can continue. I'm doing way better than I thought. Only one death so far. I'm doing fantastic. In my eyes. My eyes are actually decent. I actually have pretty good eyes. So, it's doing well. Anyway. What should I talk about in terms of Australiana today? Because there's so much. There's so much. Like, I have so many opinions on my country. Most of them are not positive ones. I think I was going to talk about how we're planning on being the most innovative country in the world by denying people rights to the postal service. I think I was going to discuss that, and it's come up a lot in the last couple days with news to me here. So, okay. Fuck it, let's get into this up. So, you know how, like, gay people exist, right? Great way to start a conversation. So, you know how gay people exist, and how in a lot of countries, not that long ago, they couldn't get married, but now, like, we're entering a time where more gay people in more countries can get married. So, that is still not a thing in Australia. Gay people still can't get married here. We haven't progressed to the point of America, where in this particular regard, some regards we're ahead, like healthcare, which still isn't great, but fuck, better than America. But in terms of that, no. We're like literally out of all like the predominantly white Western countries, I think we're literally the last one. And it's gonna happen. So, in a lot of countries that have done it, that's our fourth gem. It's on so many levels, that's our fourth fucking gem. So, in a lot of countries, the way they ended up passing same-sex marriage was their government says, okay, let's do it, and they vote for it, and then it happens. Like, it just goes to a vote in Parliament and does that, or their government. Well, it's called parliament, so I'm gonna refer to that. So that happens there. You get cases like America where the Supreme Court rules it unconstitutional to not have it. You've got, and like one of the weird exceptions to this, like one of the countries that did differently is Ireland. Ireland had a big vote for it. I believe it was a referendum where the this one. Okay. Oh, that's what it said. So yeah, this is Ripperoo. He jumps around, and you got to blow him up with TNT. This boss fight is weird. Damn it, I missed. This boss fight's really weird. Okay. It may not start moving once you press it. Okay, well... I'm not great at this fight. Yeah, I got him, yeah! Okay. You just do the diamond here, right? Oh wait, no, you're going across the... No, you're going across the... Okay. Okay, I get what you're doing now. Plop. Come on, get him. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, now you do the diamonds. Okay. So, Ireland is a country that did same-sex marriage differently. I believe it was Ireland. Apologies if I'm wrong. Ireland, the way they did their same-sex marriage vote was, they put it to a vote to the public, where they were just like to the public, it was just like, alright, we'll let you decide whether a portion of the public can have the same rights as everyone else. Wow, I did that way better than I usually do. I didn't even die. I died that a lot, because I'm bad at time with the big TNT. But hey, I did okay just then. Yay. So yeah, Ireland put it to a big vote to the public. It was either a referendum or something where it was just like, hey, what is this? And as a result of them putting it to the public, they noticed that abuse towards LGBT people, LGBT people calling into like suicide prevention lines in cases of bullying against them, rose drastically because of the people saying that no, they shouldn't. Oh, also, this is a gem level, so a colored gem level. So yeah, break every box without dying to earn a special gem. I'm gonna run through this level once, just doing whatever. If I don't get it, just by not dying, then I'm just going to get it, and we'll just have like a supercut of all my deaths while I get it. I'm not going to try and no death at the first time through, because for a video, it's just not as interesting. But hey, maybe I won't die. But I probably will, because this level's actually difficult. So yeah, they noticed that after putting a vote to the public that people were treated worse as a result of it, for a bunch of fucking cunt faces trying to say that gay people aren't human, shit like that, and how they don't deserve to be treated as such, and all shit like that. And Australia's been, like, and that was, like, a couple years back, I believe, and Australia still hasn't done anything about it. We're still turning around and saying, no, it shouldn't happen. Like, most polls say that, like, 70% of Australians want it, and also, who the fuck cares what polls say? The majority of the population shouldn't decide on which parts of the public have fucking human rights. Like, the majority of the public, saying yes to it has got nothing. Oh yeah, make sure you hold the jump button when you hit that, because you gotta hit a hidden box up there. Just figured I'd mention that. So, that's the case with that. And it still hasn't passed here. And it's passed the embryo head. It still hasn't been passed here. Our government still hasn't done it. So, cut to our election last year. You know, the year where a bunch of votes across the Western world went fucking awfully? Yeah, we were one of them. It's not to the same drastic extent as it was in some other countries where, you know, the Brexit happened and, you know, the other one happened. It's, like, not to that extent. I'm fucked. That was stupid. I think you can stand on it when it goes around the bottom. I don't know. I keep thinking that you can't though. Alright, well, I'll have to do this level. So, yeah, we still had a vote, and it still went poorly, because it was, hey, do you want a right-wing party to get in power, or do you want a far right-wing party to get in power? They try and, like, say that they are left and right-wing, and they're not. They're right-wing and far right-wing. Made it. It's been here. So yeah, and fucking barely, by a single seat, which how our voting works in terms of whatever. You can look that up on your own. It's too complicated for me to get into the video while I'm ranting about gay people's rights. So they got into power, and part of their promise of getting into the power is we will pass same-sex marriage by putting a plebiscite. I'm lucky I got that considering I didn't land up there. We will put a plebiscite to the people to decide whether it is. And again, this happened after Ireland went through their awfulness of just people were harassed and abused as a result of the vote. Like suicide rates to the call centers of LGBT people increased a lot while the quote-unquote debate was happening. And then there was like, no, we'll put a plebiscite vote to the people and they can decide. Now here's the important part about a plebiscite for our country. I believe Ireland did a referendum, or they did some form of national vote. The way that Ireland did it is, the outcome of the vote is what became law. That was the point of this. The thing with our plebiscite, it isn't legally binding. So, it's gonna go, and this vote is happening later this year. Like, it's gonna fucking happen, unless it gets rejected in the High Court, which, hopefully, but it likely won't. So it's gonna go to a High Court to challenge whether the plebiscite will go through, and then the vote will happen. Now, the vote is 100% non-binding. It means that if it passes as a yes, it means that it'll then be put to a vote by our parliament, and all of the individual people on the parliament can then decide whether they want to vote yes or no. So the majority of Australians can turn around and say yes, and the government can still turn around and vote for themselves and go no, because it's fucking ridiculous and bullshit. If the vote comes back no, then they're just not going to put it to Parliament at all. So it's binding if it's no. But if it comes back yes, the politicians can still turn around and vote against it. So what the fuck is really the point of it? The point of it is the fact that the far-right party doesn't want it passing. They adamantly do not want it passing. So they're doing everything they can to delay it. The only reason that's happening with the plebiscite is to delay it. Because a lot of people have told them, why don't you just fucking vote on it in Parliament and pass it? And they're just like, no, we went to the election promising to do it by plebiscite, so that's how we're going to do it. So we stick to our promises, no matter how awful and everything they are like that. Where in reality, it's just, they don't want it to pass, so they're doing everything they fucking can to delay it. Because they're a bunch of fucking cunts. So, yeah, they're awful people. So it's going to, so the plebiscite vote is going to happen, and then everyone in Australia will get to decide whether a minority of people deserve human rights or not, and deserve to be treated by human beings. So we're already very much experiencing, awful ads saying gay people aren't human and everything like that, and all of the typical bullshit that you expect of that. Since it's been confirmed, the phone calls to the help centers for LGBT people has skyrocketed, because of course they have. So all of that. So, a government is putting a non-binding vote to the a non-binding if yes vote to the public about whether a minority of the people deserve to have the same rights as other people. Now, here are the two even more frustrating parts about it. I mean, more frustrating than the fact that it's non-binding. Actually, so plebiscite's also the wrong word. That was the word they went to the election with, but it's not what it is anymore. So, this is not gonna work. There's a good way of doing this, and I am not doing it. Fuck! There's a good way of doing that, and I didn't do it that way. So, for starters, the cost of them doing the vote to the public is going to be 122 million Australian dollars. And there's so many better things to spend on than giving a free pass for people to harass gay people and... Oh, fuck, wow, I really fucked that up. Oh, boy, I'm doing fantastic at this. So many better ways than to just say to the public, hey, go and harass people if you want, about how they aren't human, and we'll pay money to have it happen. Originally, because again, they're a bunch of fucking cunts, they were going to be funding both sides of the quote-unquote debate. They're not doing that They're not doing that anymore. But the original plan was they were going to give money to both sides for it. Thankfully, they're not doing that. But they're still spending $122 million on the vote. Which, again, the politicians could, for free, essentially, and just whatever their wages are, just vote for it in Parliament and just fucking pass it. But they're not going to do that because, again, are a bunch of fucking cunts. The next beauty of this, and this is, fuck, I shouldn't be this mad. I know there's a good way of doing this, and I'm just not doing it. Like, just taking time with it is fine, but I get worried when I take my time with it. So the more beautiful part of this is that so it was going to be a plebiscite. Like, everyone goes in, votes like they're voting in an election about it, and that shit was going to happen. But it's not that anymore. Fuck, damn it. Like, if I don't line it up so I'm hitting the same column over and over, then it fucks up. I'm normally not this bad at this. I'm getting distracted by ranting by carrots. Yeah, so that was the original thing, is that it was going to be held like a normal election. Fuck, that was terrible. Held like a normal election, and then people would just come in and vote like a normal election and do it. That's not happening anymore, because thankfully Parliament rejected that. Like, there's enough people who are on the opposition party, who are in independent parties, who turned around and voted against that happening. So yay, that specific thing isn't happening. So instead they turned around, and so because they don't need permission to do it, they don't need permission to do it this way. Instead they're doing a postal vote, where they're going to post out letters to all the people in Australia. Sorry, not all of them. There are certain regions that aren't included in it because it's a postal vote. Like, if postal services can't post there, then that is not, those people don't get to vote. So, yeah, now they're going to post letters out to all the different people in Australia. There's got to be a better way. Like, I know there's a way to get up to the top there to do it, and I'm not doing it. Damn it, I'm losing all these. If I spin, like, some of the ones at the start, like, if I spin the top ones, then I can do it a lot easier. Fuck, I'm just gonna do that, because I'm clearly not succeeding the other ways I'm doing it. So, yeah, they're going to post it out to everyone, and then people mail their responses back. Because, yay. Fuck, that, okay. Fuck! Okay, that didn't work either. So yeah, everyone, they'll post out the vote things for it, everyone posts their responses back, and because it's postal, it also means that it's not mandatory. And hey, wouldn't you know it? What do you have a wild fucking guess at what the most likely demographic to use the postal services are? Hey, also have a guess what demographic is the most likely to vote against same-sex marriage. If you think that's a coincidence, then I've got... Oh wow, I spent too much. So yeah, Australia's fucking great, and I love this country, and I don't want it to all burn down to the ground at all. Not at all. No. It's a fucking great country. I love it so much. It's so fantastic. Well, I got it's a great country. I love it so much. Country is filled with bigoted, racist fuckers. Okay, what am I doing? Wait patiently for them to break. So I'm not even going to get the gem because I already fucked up, so I need to do this again. But I'm not going to show the entire level again once I do it. So I figured if I show all the boxes now, then it just means that, hey, actually, no, I'll probably do a long video, like section of me completing it with a supercut of my guess. But still, show it now because I can. So yeah, that's, oh yeah, so these enemies are fucked. If you spin into these enemies for some reason, it doesn't kill them and it bounces you back because the hit collision on them is completely wrong. And Activision still turn around and say that that's fine. They say that that's not broken, that's as intended. Even though it 1000% isn't. Because, I don't know. So yeah, 82 of 82. Well, we don't get the gem for it. Because fuck us, I guess. We just don't get it, we don't deserve it. Nearly perfect, but you died. And Coco's really pissed at us. Like, even, like, look, she looks really pissed at us. That's what I want written on my tombstone. Nearly perfect, but you died. Oh, it's gonna be great. Nearly perfect, but you died. So yeah, that's... If you want to learn more about it, don't. But you can just look it up. But that is pretty much just a rough overview of the fucking bullshit that we're going through as a country right now. Because our country's fucking great. Alright, I'm gonna go into this, and I'm just gonna do this without dying. Fingers crossed. I think I only died the once anyway. That wasn't in a bonus level, so it won't be too bad. So yeah, a supercut of deaths, and then a showing of me beating level without dying. Coming up now, without commentary, because I'm not gonna talk while I'm doing stuff that's gonna be cut. So back in a jiffy. Hey, Green Gem got woo without too much difficulty. Some very stupid deaths, and the run where I get it is by far the clumsiest of all the runs. But hey, boom, Green Gem, first color gem. So yeah, it's the only color gem for this world, so the rest of it I can just do however the fuck I feel like. But I do have to get the gem in pretty much every level from here on out for the rest of this world, except for one. So yay, 1 of 6 color gems. The next episode after this one is going to have 5 colored gems in it, so I need to put aside a day of recording that for all the fucking failed attempts I'm gonna have to get in the colored gems in those goddamn levels. Oh boy, that would be great! What level was this? I didn't even pay attention. Oh, Temple Ruins! Yes, I know this level. 1 level. Yeah, let's do this. A lot of like side-scrolling escalators. I mean, that's just the stage. But there's been a bunch of like interviews about like the camera in this game and how it's that was risky. That was way too risky. About like how the camera in this game and like the level design is very different to how like most other games are, and it's why Crash has like such a distinct feel. Its level design is just so completely different to so many other games. Again, it's the Sonic's ass game. Because you're just always staring at your character's ass because of the way you're running forward. Weird. Ah, fuck. Depth perception is great today. Yeah, as part of one of those interviews of what I read, was that part of the reason why the level geometry is running forward and like narrow pathways is because the texture, slash, fuck, wow, doing really bad at that one particular jump. Yeah, like the textures or polys or both of the game were like too high for the PS1 to run properly, or at least they couldn't get it running properly without sacrificing something. So part of what they did was they made the all the pathways in the game extremely narrow so they didn't have to render as much at once. And because of the nature of the way you're running forward, a lot of oh fuck off, poor timing on the goddamn bats. The way that you're running forward in like narrow corridors actually made a lot of the time where parts of the polygon and level geometry were actually obscured by other parts, so those parts didn't have to be rendered because they were being covered up by other things. So the narrow walking forward, looking at the back of your character in narrow pathways is partially because they couldn't get the game to render the whole level out at once. So they narrowed it down and hid everything. Didn't have to render anywhere near as much as once, could get the game running properly. That was part of the reason. I think there was other reasons why as well. They may have decided on the behind the character camera angle before they really came across that problem, and then just made it tighter as it went on, and they realized that they couldn't have wide levels where you're running forward. But it ended up making for a very distinct level design for the game. That really felt like it's a very distinct level design. Like, the way levels are in Crash is very, very different to how most other platformers are. And I think that's part of the reason why the games are so incredibly divisive as to whether they're good games or not. There's a lot of people, for this forward-running thing, and it's like, no, that's fucking terrible, get that shit out of my face. For the exact problem that I was having earlier, some people do not like the difficulty that you have with the camera in that situation. Do I just run here or do I jump? I think I run. That's right, you run. Oh, that felt like I should have been. So there's these hidden paths of just invisible shit on platforms. And I don't know how much of that is actually there or not. I forget. I think this entire pathway exists. Yeah. But there's some hidden boxes in there. Yeah. Gotta get all 10 boxes. Again, as I mentioned in the last video, because every single person in Australia is the same, grew up with this game a lot when I was a kid. So I didn't even realize that it was like such a different level layout, because I hardly played many other platformers. Like the only other real platform that I played when I was a kid, like at the time that I was playing this, was Donkey Kong, like Country, which is just a pure 2D game. So it's just like, it felt like those were different games in my mind. Like I didn't play Mario 64 when I was growing up. I played a little bit of Spyro, but not a shitload of it. So there wasn't like, this was kind of my, like, this game, like, Donkey Kong Country was my introduction to, Donkey Kong Country was my introduction to, Candy Kong? No. So, yeah. Donkey Kong Country was my introduction to platformers. This was my introduction to 3D platformers. So I didn't even notice that it was different or think anything weird of it. Of, like, the running forward, staring at the back of your character, narrow level design. When I was a kid, I didn't notice that at all. Like, it didn't feel different to me because, well, it's the first one that I played. And I hadn't really... Like, it took a while before I started playing other 3D platforms. I'm trying to think... Like, again, I played a little bit of Spyro, but I wasn't, like, massive into Spyro when I was a kid. Did I get them all? Are you fucking serious? I missed one? Why the fuck did I miss one? Shit, why did I miss one? How much was I crapping on about that I missed one and didn't even realize? Shit. And now I'm annoyed because I don't know where I missed one. I've honestly got no idea. Fuck. Alright, well, I'll finish it and I'll run through the level again. There's not much else I can do at this point. Yay! God damn it. Not often that I just straight up miss boxes in levels like this. Fucking, can't even do, should I just quit and restart level? No. I mean, no, actually, I probably should. If I'm missing a box, I better start from the beginning again. Okay. Run 2, yay, I'm doing really well at this. I'm getting everything fine. This is what, the 3rd level of the video? Cool. Missing boxes isn't... Like, I shouldn't be missing boxes. I'm clearly not paying attention. It's fine. It's fine. Just restart from the beginning of the level. It didn't take that long to get up to there, I don't think. Hopefully. Ooh. Okay. Oh, I can see it already. I can almost guarantee that's what I missed, because I know I span right into those at the beginning. Well, fuck everything about me. That's why I normally jump on every box that I see. Specifically to avoid that. Alright, cool. Well, if that is the box that I indeed missed, which it most definitely is, I might as well, I'll actually just cut to the end of the level, because, well, no need to watch me do the whole thing again, now that I got that box out of the way really quick. So fast forward, cut, whatever. Yay! Look who didn't fuck up this time. Woo woo woo. Yeah, gem. God damn it. Oh! Amateur mistake. Amateur. Don't. Go away, bats. Yeah, did it. Woo woo woo. Alrighty. Amateur mistakes aside. Did it. Whee! Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Again. 3 levels into the video. Great. Oh, man. It's going well. It is going well. Really well. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's not even close to fine, but it's fine. Oh, fuck, it's actually not fine. Oh, fuck this. Oh, boy. Well, I can't get the gem on this level, so I can just run through it. So, when I was a kid and I was playing through Crash 1 on the PlayStation 1, I never got past this level. the main aspect of that is because on the PlayStation 1, the way the save system worked was you could only save the game to the memory card when you completed a bonus level, like Torna's bonus levels and stuff like that. That was the only time you could save it, and because I was a kid and bad at finding secrets and everything, I didn't get many of them when I was a kid. Oh, I see. Whoops. I didn't get many of them. So I didn't get saved very often. So I'd always get to, like, eventually finally get to this level with, like, 1 or 2 lives left, and then I could just never beat it. So I never actually got past, like, this level and played the levels past this until the Insane Trilogy. Like, this is as far as I got when I was a kid. So yeah, this level holds a special place in my hell heart for being a fucking comfortable level. And because it's just narrow platforming, the level, with falling platforms and precise jumps. And it's levels like this where I can understand the people who go, the way the camera faces, like, makes the game way too difficult. This is the type of level where I can get that. I can understand if you have difficulty, like, with depth perception in this type of level with these. Like, look how narrow some of these jumps are. The ones that break, like, the half-broken ones, can't stand it. Like, look, red gems. So I gotta come back to this level. This level's actually not that bad. Now that I'm better at platforming and I'm older, this level's not as bad. There's a level like this later on. There's a level like this later on that is a bridge level, and that one's a fucking nightmare, and I hate that level. Holy shit, that one sucks. This one's not too bad though. But this one's alright. There's some precise jumps in it, but overall it's fuck. Overall, it's alright. He says, as keep falling to his death. But it's fine. There's, like, between these 2 checkpoints, there's no enemies. There's just narrow platforming. And they just give you a life in between a lot of them. But the level is just incredibly narrow platforming with a lot of, like, platforms that are very, like, a lot of platforms that fall away, so you have to be quick about it. Like, I think that's a part of it, is the fact that the platforms break away. It makes me, at least, panicked and nervous going, gotta rush, gotta rush, gotta rush. And then just fucking up everything. Oh, hey, it's turtles. These turtles suck my arsehole. They suck. Specifically on my arsehole. No, I don't know what I'm on about. Is there a box on top of this? I forget. I mean, no. The answer to that is a solid no. This shit's weird, this chain reaction that just, like, flows around here. I'm doing this now because there's probably extra lives here, and I might as well get extra lives while I'm here. See? 2 free lives. I might as well get those while I'm here. Can't get all the boxes now because of red gems, but can do this. 85. We're getting very close to the 99 achievement. Yay! Oh yeah, those peaks that run back and forth, you can't attack them. That's what the hint was there. Yeah, that's the thing. So yeah, fuck these turtles, because you need the momentum off them to make the jumps, but you need to, like, run up to them and get the momentum. So you need to judge how far away onto them you can jump. So you're just like, if you want the momentum, you just go, like, jump from a distance, and then make it onto them. And it's just like, it's awkward to jump onto these turtles, like, from a distance with momentum so you make it. But hey, overall, not too bad. Gotta do it again later on because of the red gem, but yeah. When I was a kid, never got past this level. But again, remember, I usually got to that level with 1 or 2 lives, if I ever got to it. So with 1 or 2 lives, when I was a kid, that is why I could never beat it. And, like, the save point would be, like, a couple levels back, but it would be, like, the Lost City or something that I saved, like, with the Torna checkpoint. And after that, I'd have, like, 2 or 3 lives. So with that 2 or 3 lives, it's like, get through the level before it, and then get through that level. And it's like, fuck, never gonna happen. Alright, Boulder Dash. It's another running level, and another level that I can't get the gem on. Unlock a new path by earning the purple gem elsewhere. There's so many levels in this we have to repeat. So what's good about Crash 2, you can go through it and have to replay very few levels because of the way you can, like, get them and that. And also because so many more colored gems are available at the start. Literally the first 2 levels in the game have colored gems. Admittedly, you can't get one of those colored gems until the second world, but still, first level in the game is a colored gem. And it's one of the better colored gems in the series. And also the way that Crash 2 does colored gems is a lot more interesting than this game. Because it's not just replacement for normal gems, it's special condition and hidden gems. not related to getting like all the boxes in any capacity. It's great. Way better. It's kind of a step back in Crash 4 when all of the gems became the death routes. It made them very difficult to get, yes. But it was just like those special conditions, like special gems for getting colored ones. There may have still been like bonus clear gems under certain conditions. I'm gonna get hit. I'm so gonna get hit. Run away forever! Fuck. How did I make that? That was very close to me for a lot of that. I'm shocked I actually made it. Fuck, damn it. Oh yeah! And that's actually appropriate. I forgot that was a trophy. I thought I already got it too. Okay, no, I remembered it was a trophy, but I thought I did that in the previous video. And I didn't actually mean to kick that. Wow. But, getting that trophy and not me and its title actually being smartass appropriate for my situation. Impressive. Great. Worked out well. Run forever from the giant death that is coming for us all. And there's the purple gem right at the end of the goddamn level. Cause fuck you. That shit's annoying. And again, the game punishes you for not getting all the boxes by making you feel bad. Even though you physically can't avoid it. I was like, God, no. It's unfair. I physically couldn't do it. Screw you. Whatevs. Point is, the next level is another long-ass level. Actually, I think the next level may be the single longest level in the game. Sunset Vista. And it has a key here, which means there are 3 Cortex heads that we've got to get for a bonus level. And if we beat that bonus level, we get a key to unlock another level. So, we don't need any color gems to get them all in this level anyway, so I gotta get them all now anyway. But yeah, I believe that outside of the DLC level, which is just the color from earlier, outside of that, I believe this is the longest level in the game. So I better not fuck it up, and I better get all the goddamn things. So yeah, it's a combination of like that Ruins level and the Lost City level that we did before. Combine all of our favorite things, and you get this level. Fuck you, bats. Fuck you. Fuck. I tried spinning into them. Guess who didn't succeed? Me. But thankfully, this time around, it's not a colored gem. So I can just take my time, take it nice and easy, and make sure I get all the boxes. And if I die, well then I can just go back to normal. And also, in the original PS1 release of the game, I believe every single gem had that no death rule, where you had to not die in any level to get the gem. I think that was the case in the PS1 version. I remember someone mentioning that. Now that I don't personally recall whether that was the case or not. But I do remember, I know people have said that since this came out, where in the PS1, every level was a no death level to try and get the thing. Where in this, they're just like, okay, how about just the colored gems? And the colored gems still end up being levels that are very difficult to do that in, especially, like, particularly 2 of them, but... Okay. So I'm scared for the next world for this. Because the next world for this has 5 of those fucking things. It's gonna take so long to do that video, because I have to run through those levels so many times to not die to them. And there's like 5 of them that I've got to do that with. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be so good. What? Get up there. Fuck. Why? I'll jump in from here. What have we got? Oh, thought it was a box in there. Like hidden. But no. It's just that I book it up. Boom, boom, boom. Which is good. Not a box that I needed. It's look good. Now I got a shiny golden mask. Go away, fire. I appreciate, like, it's the same, like, level structure. Like, it's the same archetype level as that other one that we saw. Like, the Lost City. But this one's now all swampy and it's flooded. And it's got, like, some of the, like, things from the Lost City level, like the burning things that go on and on. Like, I appreciate that it's like the same level archetype we saw before, but they did change like the look of it. I appreciate that. Same archetype, but also like new aesthetic thing. Like, it just helps break it up. I like it. I like little touches. What can I say? This is this one. Oh, fuck this. And there it goes. Made it. Absolutely nailed it. Absolutely crushed it. Killed it! Come on, token. Have I gotten any? No, I have not gotten any of those yet. Great. Yeah, look at this level. 90 boxes. Because fuck you. I've got 13 so far. So we've got one of these, and we're still not at the top. It's still so long. It's so long. And life. Nothing else hiding there. One of these fuckers, because fuck these things. And the falling thing, and go, go, go. Well, there we are. Made it. Oh yeah. Fuck these things too. What? That was just way too early. That was just atrocious. That made no sense for me to try. Okay. Do it again. Go. Go. There we go. Hop, hop. Made it. And now I've got more areas to climb up higher on. Because again, we hadn't climbed up high enough as it is. Also got to keep an eye out for the cortex heads. I mean, they're in boxes, so if we get all the boxes, we'll get them all, but still. Fuck you, bats. Ah, shit. Don't trick me. Yes! Perfect. Now we can get all the apples, all the one for free. I need 99 lives, and I need them now. And I don't, but I want them now. Made it. There's a lot of concentration going on here. Not that it's really necessary. It's a long level, and that's the main difficult aspect of the level, is that it's long. Alright, come here. This part's irritating. Ready? There it is. Gotta get that. Or you are. And I believe this is our first Cortex head. Cortex head, yeah. Hi, Cortex token. We're collecting your faces now, and it's weird. But hey, we reached the top, and we've still got those damning boxes left. But a lot of those are in the 2 bonus levels. It's not as bad as it looks, but it's still pretty bad. I'm trying to remember which Cortex bonus level. Because there's 2 of them in the game, and they're both a nightmare. But I don't remember which nightmare this one is. Made it. Make it. Cortex head. Fuck. Well, I got the Cortex head. That's the important thing. But I still need to get this one because boxes. Come here. Made it. And a free Aku. So I believe, yeah, we keep the head. So I don't need to make that jump on top of the other thing now, which is good. And there's also no boxes there, so I don't have to worry about it too much. Still. Thank you. Go away, bats. God damn it. These things are assholes. Fuck, that was terrible. Going superbly fantastical. Come on. You suck. God damn it. That was more so shouted at me than Coco. Coco never sucks. Coco is great and amazing, and she's also not intolerable. How old is she meant to be? What's the legal age for Bandicoots? None of these questions matter. I am the one who sucks. Breaking Gay? That's terrible. What's the good porn parody names for Breaking Bad? Because Breaking Gay is the only one I can think of, and that's a terrible one. I can't think of it. I can't think of any like real clever ones. Okay. Okay, so and then that go. Okay, I see the pattern now. I see a pattern that I can use. And then that goes in and run. Oh, those things fall. Go! Fuck! God damn it. I thought I could make that, so I didn't even bother jumping. Guess who couldn't make it, guess who needed to jump? This guy, who sucks. Unlike Coco. My commentary is getting crazy. See, I'd bitch about something in Australia again, but this is the last non-boss level for the video. So I don't want to get too deep into anything. Like, because those topics of conversation are long. The music sales one from the previous video was super long. The gay marriage one from this one was also super long. I don't have that much time left in this level, right, the rest of this level. I mean, I probably do if I keep fucking up the way that I'm fucking up, but I don't want to do that. Fuck! Why is that one fucking me up? I mean, that time I just rushed it, but even before, like, I thought I ran at the right time, and then it still fucks me up. Oh. And I shouldn't be this bad at this, but I am. This is just the fact of life of where we are right now. That I'm not doing super well at this. Go away, bats. Yeah. Fucked off for a second. Right, come on again, bats. I dare you. I double dare you. There they are. Bye. And suck in. Okay. That goes in. And that goes in and we can go through. Okay. Just run. There we go. Literally not actually hard. I just fucked up on it like 2 or 3 times. But no apparent raison. There's no real reason that was difficult. Go, make this, boom. Crash lives. I don't know why I'm bothering to spin in the middle. I can get them anyway. I feel like. Oh. 1, 2. Whoa! Made it. And that life back there is cluing us into the next Cortex areas. Because it's the one in this box here. Hey! Cortex. Hi, Cortex. How are you? Fuck. Well, hey, at least getting to the Cortex thing will activate another checkpoint. But also be super difficult. Just getting this case hard. It's fine. Watch how fine it is. Look how evil it is in here in this fucking laboratory. I don't remember this one. Okay. I guess one of the bad levels that I'm thinking of from before is a nitrous level. No, that was actually really simple. Okay. I guess I'm thinking of a nitrous level that's a pain in the ass. That one's really... Okay, that was actually really easy. I guess I'm thinking of a nitrous level that was a nightmare to complete. I don't... Okay. Because I was thinking there's 2 really bad ones, and I'm just like, which one of the really bad ones is this? And I don't remember that one, and then that was not that bad. So, okay. And look, another bonus level, like, immediately afterwards. Like, just up there. Just really close together. Just jam them right in there. Just jam them both right in there. Or all right next to each other. 16, I can manage. Ah! Yeah, the torture they've got here of just break all the things and then be careful and run to the end! Nailed it. Fight honor. 16? Good. I didn't want to jump on the end before it picked up the 16. In case I missed one, somehow. I don't know how I would have, but just in case. Alright, 9 boxes left for the rest of the level. Hopefully I haven't missed any, because again, it's a long-ass fucking level. I don't want to miss any. But worried there's 9, because I believe I'm getting close to the end of the level. And I don't know where 9 would be in the rest of this level, but... Fuck. There we go, that works out. Oh, shit. Ah! These long climbing sections are great when you fall. And I'm doing really well at not falling. Oh. And they've all got like different speeds and different amounts of them on there. Fuck. Fuck! Ah, god damn it. Fuck me. I wasn't this bad at playing the game when I was playing through it the first time. Although that being said, I wasn't LPing and I wasn't talking that time. This makes a lot of sense. Although some of the levels that I've done pretty well on, or at least better than this, on like in this LP. Fuck me. In this LP so far, I did a lot worse at when I was playing through it first time. So maybe it's the length of the level. Maybe it's getting to me. Maybe I'm going crazy. Going like I wasn't already there. Made it. This is never timing out well for me. This is a good one. I hope. See, they're traveling at different speeds anyway, I think. So what's good one time isn't always good. Again, they've got different different amounts of platforms on them and different everything, so it's... Oh, there's another checkpoint. Okay, there's definitely plenty enough time to get 8 more boxes. Pull up. Hop to it, hop to it, hop to it, hop to it. Nailed it. And once again, we're above the top this time. Fuck you. Oh, there's the 8 boxes. They're all right at the end. That's why. Just to make you paranoid and scared, they put them all right at the ends. But yay! Longest level in the game complete on Cloud 99, and a perfect time to get Cloud 99 too. Woo woo woo! Bam! Perfect score. Haha! Yeah! Cortex's crazy context. We've got a Cortex key. We've got another gem. We got fucking 99 lives. We're doing well. We are on Cloud 99. Yeah. Alright. So, one last boss fight before we finish the video, because this world ends with the beefiest of all boss fights. It's Koala Kong! Come at me, Crash! That counts as a reference. Fuck you if you think it doesn't. Who am I yelling at? I don't know. Roar! Shake my little butt! Skip leg day! Be the opposite of me! There's Pegs rocks at you. Roar! What's that's weird? Roar! Pegs rocks at you. And then takes a really long time throwing rocks at you. Roar! And then he jiggles his pecs, and then you spin the rock back at him. As I said, this boss fight is weird. Roar! 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 And, oh. Big slow rock. Come on, aim it at me. Aim it at me. And then it rolls forward, rolls back. But don't hit the minecart when you're doing this, because that is possible. Gotta pay extra care there. Whoa! The box fell on my head. Fuck you. Okay, don't stand in the middle. Got it. Stand like in between gaps of 3, I guess. Box fell on my goddamn head. Huh. So you don't even need to move, because you just need to jump above when he's throwing them. Come on, throw it. Bam! Hit you. Oh. How'd that not even hit me? But 3 big ass rocks at me, come on. Go for it. And it rolls forward, rolls back awkwardly. Gotcha. Now, boxes don't fall on my head. Also, you can walk forward far enough to walk into the lava. So also don't do that. Oh look, 2 minecarts blocking your view. Ah, yeah. Knock you in the face. Oh, look how many minecarts there are. There's so many. Trying to stop you. And like TNT boxes everywhere. Make sure to get all the TNT boxes in this level. That's not a thing. Lob that, and then wait for the opening, and bye, Koala Kong. Yeah, yell at me. Oh, but the minecart takes you away. So I guess the fight's over? Koala Kong. I find the boss fights in this game so weird for how easy and simple they are compared to the levels. Like, the boss fights are the easiest parts of this game by far, except for the last one. And it's really weird. I find it so strange that that's how the game works, that the earliest one to the... Point is, on the next episode, it's heavy machinery. And the final world. So the final worlds, we will beat Cortex. It won't be the final episode though, because we're still gotta go get all those gems that I missed. So it won't be the final video, but it will be the final world, and we'll beat Cortex. So we'll get an ending. So until then, this is version 2, signing out.